Hello and welcome to the Tarkis Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about Palworld and the new update. It came out today, April 4th, 2024. Now right now I'm looking for a server to play on and start new again. The server I was playing on was being hosted on a person's computer that they now need for something. They were willing to send me the save files. I said, no, I don't mind starting over on a brand new server, which I'm going to be finding a new server. So if anyone out there in YouTube land watches my Palworld content and you've got a server I can join, I'd love to join you. Let's just talk about the update. The update is version 0.2.0.6. Raid boss. So they added a raid boss to the game, which is nice because that gives a group activity for people to do. Now the new content implement the first raid boss. You can summon the raid boss pals by using slabs of a new summoning altar, or the slabs. Using slabs at the new summoning altar. Raid boss pals summoned by slabs are very powerful and cannot be captured. Work alongside your base pals to take on these powerful foes. Pal eggs can drop after defeating the raid boss pals. The extreme versions of raid bosses incredibly powerful and difficult to defeat. Okay, they added the raid bosses. Nice. New training manual. Okay. New item. Ancient technical manual has been added. This manual gives you a tech point and can be randomly found inside dungeons. Allow you to, and then they got a manual that allows you to add experience. Now they also got a recovery meds. Items that have been added using these meds will slowly recover your hit points over time. Homeward Thundercloud has been added. When used, this item will instantly move you to your nearest base. Okay, it's like a teleporter. Ability Glasses has been added. When equipped, you can see pals' stats. All right, well, that's nice. New stat boosting items have been added. Power Fruit, Life Fruit, Stout Fruit. These items will boost pals' stats when used. Add a new passive, Mercy Hit. Pals with this passive cannot reduce the enemy hit points below 1 when attacking. That's kind of neat. New item, Ring of Mercy, has been added. When wearing this ring, you cannot reduce enemies' hit points below 1 when attacking. So it looks like you can put these items on so that you don't kill the pal before you want to tame it. Like you want to tame it, and sometimes you over deal damage and it dies and you can't tame it. These these items, Mercy Hit and the Ring of Mercy, allows you to hit as much as you want. You're not going to kill the creature because it's going to not allow you to drop it below 1. New armor. Multi-climate undershirt has been added. New building, electric egg incubator. That's nice. Has been added. The incubator consumes electricity to automatically adjust the temperature. Nice. Ore mining site. Ore mining site has been added. The mining site allows you to produce ore from the comfort of your base. Nice. Okay, pals can now produce pal fluids at the ranch. Okay, can now produce high quality pal or oil at the ranch. So some of these pals that already exist can now produce items at the ranch that they weren't doing before. You can now reduce the weight of metal ore while riding Surfet Terra. Okay, increase the amount of ore dropped when riding Astigon. You can now raise pal ranks to the maximum with a single synthesis using the pal essence condenser. All right, I'll have to look into that. You can read this for yourself if you go to the Steam. I should have pointed that out. If you go to the Steam game page, that's where I'm reading this. You should be able to find this if you want to read it yourself. They added some UI adjustments while aiming a sphere. It is now displayed how many of the target pals have already been captured. You can now check the cooldowns of partner skills. The tutorial has been improved. You can now hide the journey log, it looks like, in game options. Damage number display size can be changed. Player items dropped by players after death on a dedicated server can now be picked up by anyone after 24 hours. All right, well, that's nice. So if somebody goes on the server, dies, and never comes back, somebody eventually can pick up their stuff after 24 hours. Base related, you can now allow certain work for base pals at the monitoring stand. So they added items to the monitoring stand that you can now adjust. Chest filters have been added. Select these types to allow or disallow items inside a chest. Crafted items are now transportable from crafting facilities. Selecting allow transport while crafting will result in a pals transporting those items to the chest when finished. You can now edit your character's appearance at any time. You can now connect stairs facing upwards. Roof pieces can now directly connect to foundations. Triangular walls can now be connected to stairs. You can now force a pal to work and cancel their break by picking them up and throwing them towards a facility. Pals recover their sanity while taking a break, so be careful. Fixed assignments reframe fixed even after bad events occur. Previously, some assignments would change due to certain conditions. Okay, they just fixed the AI there on the pals there, or that while they're working, and if something happens around them, they get back on track. Balance adjustment. Minimum heat and cold resistance has been added to various armor. You will no longer need to take off your heat-resistant armor on cold nights. Reduce the button press time in the egg incubator. Change the pattern for Ignis to something more unique. Okay, corrected. I'm just breezing over this because this stuff just seems like housekeeping stuff. Corrected the selling price of diamonds. In single player, it is now no longer possible to select the initial spawn point. For multiplayer, block the... Okay, this is just quality of life stuff. Eggs now have a small chance to produce alpha pals. Okay, that's a good one. Eggs now have a small chance to produce alpha pals, even if they didn't come from an alpha pal parent. Flying and floating pals are now immune to falling damage, so you can't do that that trick that I showed you guys where you ice them, hit them with the bazooka, and then kill them from the fall damage. That seems to be fixed now. Fixed a bug where treasure chests would become empty. Fixed an issue where effects that increase the player's attack. Power while riding was duplicating. Okay, so this is just fix. That's pretty cool. Okay, improved various PAL models and textures. Nice. Dedicated server. Fixed an issue where sorting did not work in the server list. Improved the server list to allow page transitions. The dedicated servers now support various log outputs. All right. Cheat prevention, they got that. Fixed 7 other critical variables, soundtrack, and whatnot. All right, so I'm going to give that a rate of a thumbs up. So really, this video was pretty much just to talk about this new patch, and for Tarkis to find a new server to go play on. I'm thinking I don't want to go to a public server that the devs are supporting right now because those just don't seem to stay up. So I'm looking for a private server someone's running that they don't mind me being on the server and playing. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkis Zone.